Month, and all month long we are honoring those in our community who are making an impact.
And this morning we introduce you to a local musician who is so much more, Doreen, than just that. Take a look.
His name is fitting.
Yo, I just want to say again, I am Big Lux Violin, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with me tonight.
I was actually stationed in Korea when I got the name.
Kevin Big Lux Lothar.
A show promoter called me Big Lux, and he put it on a poster before telling me, and I was just like, all right, I guess it's gonna work.
Standing at 6 feet 2 inches tall, the name stuck. And so have his shows in the minds of fans who want.
Appreciate y'all.
His primary instrument? That's right, a violin. And boy, does he make it sing. Infusing everything from pop to bluegrass to hip-hop.
Us to judge which ones has the ability to
I don't feel like I have any expectations of me when I pick up the instrument. I have a very different style than I've heard a lot of other violinists.
But what meets the eye when you talk to Lux today doesn't tell the whole story.
So I was at the Academy for 4 years, then I was 13 years active duty.
As the Rhode Island native's love of music was blossoming, he went overseas to defend our country.
We would go out every day, we would look for bombs. Sometimes, they would detonate on us. Sometimes we'd get in gunfights.
He wrote about some of his experiences in the song Chasing Bombs.
Yeah, we just got back from patrol. We rolling down the road looking for bombs set to explode.
Is a song like that therapeutic to you, looking back?
Yeah, I guess it has to be. It's something that I'm really proud of, to be able to kind of distill that experience and have so many veterans who hear it tell me that, yeah, this is definitely mirrors my experience.
His music draws on those experiences and current ones.
It's been a journey for sure, especially for someone, like I mentioned earlier, I've not been able to be political for most of my adult life because I was in the active duty Army. And then fast forward a year to the protests of 2020 after George Floyd was murdered, was just really looking for ways to be involved.
And Lux has done just that, taking that angst and frustration that you hear through his music and leaving the booth to hit the streets.
I would feel really fortunate that I was able to take part in protests in Providence and New York, and then I saw something spring up in my hometown of Westerly. There's a few of us, and we've been dedicated in this really years-long attempt to educate some of our town's leadership on some of our issues, things that we want to have changed.
So while the name Big Lux can certainly speak to Kevin Lothar's size and stature, it can also speak to his persona and the impact he's making through his music and in his community.
Lux and got done with everything, and I was like, now I got to put this thing together. And I was joking with him, like, how do I fit everything we just talked about into 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah, I sit next to you, Casey. I have seen you going through this over and over again. There's so much to include. You could have done an hour-long piece about him.
He's such an interesting guy, and he mentioned that protest in Westerly. Well, he actually continues to this day. They do it every Sunday through town. He's also running for town council, and if elected, Lux would be the first ever person of color to ever serve on Westerly Town Council. Does it all.
Yeah, and he's always performing too, right?
Yeah, he's all around Rhode Island. Check out BigLuxViolin.com, and you can listen to his music everywhere. It's on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you get your music.
All right.